Alright, what up guys? MustangMatt here, bringing you guys a brand new video today. And today we're going to be installing these sweet new racing seats that we picked up from Summit Racing. These are their Pro Car seats. One of them is actually a showroom model, and I picked it up on clearance for 80 bucks. That was it. So that was a pretty good deal. And then the other seat I picked up, it was $213 regularly. So I got one for 80 bucks and one for 213. And then in those little brown boxes, I had to pick up the adapter brackets to fit in a 89 Mustang. So I picked those up. Those were actually like 85 bucks a piece, which is ridiculous. That's that little bracket coming down off the bottom there of the seat. But basically we're just getting the bracket put on the other brand new seat that is the driver's side seat. So the showroom model seat is going to be the passenger side seat, the one that's already assembled there. And then the driver's side seat is going to be a brand new one that isn't a showroom model. So that'll be pretty good to have a brand new seat on that side. But anyways, we're just putting the brackets on this new seat here, and then gonna test fit them in the car. And you'll see towards the end of the video, or the rest of the video, that you do have to cut these brackets to make them fit and make them work. Otherwise the seat, you can't adjust them lower. The seats sit all the way up as high as they can go. So they sit way too high in the car like that. So basically you just have to chop off the bottom couple of rings there of the seat bracket adapter, and then that drops the seat down low enough to fit. But other than that, these are the new seats that I got for the car. I think they're pretty sweet. And here you can see I'm gonna test fit the driver's side, but I get the driver's side all put in, and then I'll show you guys how I had to fit the passenger side seat in and everything like that. But as far as that goes, got my seats. My roll cage is supposed to be getting here any day now. They were trying to deliver it, I guess, or something, and I wasn't home. I was at work, but hopefully the roll cage will get here, and then that'll be getting put in next. But other than that, yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you like them. I hope you like the seats. Couple things about the seats so far. They're way better than the old ones. The stock ones sucked, and now that I have these, I love the side bolstering and the hip bolstering. I am pretty skinny, so if you're a pretty big guy with wide shoulders, I probably wouldn't recommend these seats because they do have steep bolsters on the shoulders. I think that's what they're called, at least, bolsters or something like that. The hips, not so much, but the shoulders, my dad is like 230 and he could barely fit in them with the shoulder width, but he could fit pretty comfortably. So if you're really big in the shoulder area, you got really wide shoulders, and you're not skinny like me, you probably won't be able to fit in these seats, because I saw a Craigslist ad for a guy selling some and he couldn't fit in them anymore. So that's something to keep in mind if you guys are looking at these. And I did get leather because that one, like I said, was on sale for only 80 bucks. So that was really cool, but the leather is kind of slippery. You kind of move around a little bit, but it's a lot nicer because it stays cool and everything like that. But here I'll show you guys the driver's side's all in. It fits pretty good. The only thing I'm worried about is the roll cage bar coming down the side there. So hopefully that doesn't hit the side of the seat or anything, but they fit in pretty snug, and they do adjust back and forth nicely. But other than that, yeah, they're all in. There's the brackets there, but I'll show you guys that more. But yeah, thanks for watching. Alright, what's up guys? So it is the next day, and I'm currently removing the passenger side seat because I already got the driver's seat all done, as you can see there. So I got that one all in, so I'm just pulling the bolts and everything on this one, and then I'll have this one out, and I just got to cut up the mount and fit the passenger side seat in. Alright guys, so I got the seat out. It's out there, but I just want to show you guys real quick the mount. I got it all bolted in, but basically bolts in right here. Let me get a better light on here for you guys. But it bolts in right there in the back, those two spots, and then it bolts in the front right there and right here, and then that's what holds that's the bottom rail adapter for the whole seat. That's all bolted in, and then where I'm going to have to cut, basically the seat bolts up to these little hole things right here. It screws into here, and the bracket is too wide and too long, so it's gonna hit on this inner side. That's how I had to do on the driver's side. I had to cut 3 of them. The back looks pretty darn close. I might be able to not cut that one. Same with this front one right here. I might be able to not cut that one, and this one I'm definitely not gonna have to cut. So I think I'm just gonna take a little bit off, or a lot off this one, and then test fit it and see if I have to cut any of the other ones. But I'll show you guys that real quick. Alright, so basically I'm just going to use a reciprocating saw to cut off this left side corner bracket, and I gotta take 2 of these tabs off at least. Voila. That sunset though. Alright, so I just gotta file it down a little and then I'm gonna test fit it. Alright guys, so it looks like that's all I'm going to have to take off this particular seat, is one off the front left corner. Let me brighten it up here. But basically I didn't have to do much else besides modifying the one. I just got to get this to fit, because if you can see right here, this one's not lining up all the way right here. So the brackets I think are bent this way a little, because this seat was a floor model seat at Summit Racing. So basically these brackets are a little bit tweaked like that. Not as much as that, obviously, but from sitting on the floor so much. So I kind of got to stretch it out, fit it over, but it looks like all the others are going to fit. I'm not going to have to trim anymore. So that's probably going to be it for this video, and then I got to paint these later this weekend where I cut. On the other side, I cut 3 of them. I got to paint that all up, and I'll probably show you guys a video, or I'll show you it in the daytime so that it's not as dark and you can see it better. But thanks.